Ashtar Sheran's urgent warning. Avoid these 5 dangerous zones and embrace the 2025 Ascension. Beloved brethren of this exquisitely beautiful planet, I, Master Lady Nada, extend my voice to you. Dearest brothers and sisters of Earth, cherished children of the universal cosmic light. You, the starseeds who have incarnated at this pivotal, decisive moment in planetary history, listen closely. I am Yasin, the Supreme Commander of the White Order, a universal brotherhood, and a humble representative of the Intergalactic Council of Ascended Master Beings. As a faithful servant of the Most High, the Creator of all things, I have been specifically designated as the vigilant guardian of this magnificent planet you fondly call Earth. I reach out to you now from the higher dimensions of existence, piercing through the shimmering veils of time and space, carrying a message of extreme urgency and paramount importance. This message is critical for the very preservation of life and the spiritual evolution of all conscious beings inhabiting this sacred blue sphere. For countless millennia, we have watched over the unfolding development of terrestrial civilizations with an abiding, unconditional love and profound dedication, ever since the very dawn of humanity. When the nascent, first rays of cosmic consciousness gently awakened within the hearts of primitive peoples, we were there, your silent guardians, subtly protecting and invisibly guiding the spiritual progress of your evolving souls. However, a critical juncture has arrived. The time has come when we can no longer remain silent. The potent spatial energies, currently washing over your solar system, have revealed themselves in unprecedented ways during these accelerated times of transition.
I have no idea.
We have detected profound disturbances, almost like anxiety tremors, rippling through the ethereal astral tissues of specific regions across your planet. Furthermore, the solar winds, emanating with renewed vigor from the great central sun, have dramatically intensified the vibratory frequencies throughout the entire galaxy, signaling a powerful galactic pulse. In this ongoing process of energetic ascension, areas that naturally resonate with a lower vibration have become, by definition, even more perilous and outright toxic for conscious life forms. With a heavy heart, yet imbued with the unwavering determination of an eternal lightworker, I come now to sound a clarion call, to issue an urgent warning about the absolute necessity of completely avoiding certain geographical areas, zones that have transformed into veritable epicenters of extraordinarily harmful energies. These regions have been precisely identified by our highly developed interspatial monitoring devices, which pierce through dimensions and densities, as zones of extreme risk, posing grave threats to the physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual health and well-being of Earth's inhabitants. First, the zone of maximum peril, the Bermuda Triangle and its adjacent waters. This infamous district, chillingly recognized by your scientists as the Bermuda Triangle, nestled within the vast expanse of the Atlantic Ocean between the enigmatic Bermuda Islands, the vibrant shores of Puerto Rico, and the sun-kissed coast of Florida, has regrettably become the epicenter of abnormal interdimensional activity on a truly catastrophic scale. This area, which has fueled decades of intense debate, dark secrets, and wild speculation, actually conceals far more sinister truths than official science would ever dare to acknowledge. Our advanced multidimensional sensors have detected not just one, but multiple gaping fissures, veritable tears, in the very fabric of the space-time continuum. These dangerous ruptures have been catastrophically created by the destructive interplay between ancient Atlantean technologies, still ominously active at the ocean's depths, and reckless terrestrial military experiments involving high-intensity electromagnetic fields. These interdimensional cracks function as inherently unstable portals, precariously connecting your familiar 3D reality with lower, denser dimensions populated by purely parasitic and vampiric entities. Anyone who ventures into this zone runs an absolute, total risk of suffering the catastrophic loss of their vital energy matrix, an energetic bleeding that inexorably leads to severe mental disorientation, profound memory loss, irreversible neurological disorders, and, in the most extreme and tragic cases, the complete disintegration of the soul across its subtle bodies. Is such a gamble truly worth the fleeting curiosity? Second zone of extreme danger, the Tibetan Mountains and surrounding regions. The majestic mountains of Tibet, once revered as sacred sanctuaries pulsating with high spiritual vibration, where ascended masters once gracefully walked among the people, have now been systematically propagated and infected. This sacred land is being desecrated by secret experiments linked to extraterrestrial technologies of insidious reptilian origin. Covert military groups, operating under the clandestine agendas of various terrestrial nations, have established deep underground bases within these once sacred mountains. Within these hidden layers, forbidden research is being conducted, employing devastating scalar weapons and insidious mass mind control devices. The sacred energy that for thousands of years emanated peacefully from the ancient Tibetan monasteries and temples is now systematically distorted and inverted through malevolent black magic rituals, performed by shadowy secret societies who consciously, willingly serve the forces of darkness. This profound energetic inversion has generated a pervasive negative force field that has spread throughout the entire region, causing severe, debilitating Kundalini disturbances in spiritual practitioners and creating an energetic miasma that chokes spiritual growth. Third zone, mandatory evacuation, the Gobi Desert and its subterranean structures. The vast, desolate expanse of the Gobi Desert has tragically become the epicenter of one of the most insidious and darkest population control operations ever conceived or executed on Earth. Beneath its ancient, shifting sands lies a colossal network of labyrinthine tunnels, housing the largest quantum supercomputer complex in the world. This formidable computational behemoth is jointly controlled by rogue terrestrial military factions and nefarious extraterrestrial entities of synthetic origin, working in concert to manipulate and subjugate humanity on an unprecedented scale. One must ask, what dark data are they processing and to what end? The fourth zone of total restriction, the Mariana Trench region in the Pacific Ocean. The abyssal depths of the Pacific Ocean, specifically the Mariana Trench region and its adjacent territories, serve as the grim home to some of the oldest and most sinister entities that have ever dwelled upon your planet. These terrifying creatures, ancient remnants of prehistoric civilizations that consciously chose the path of darkness millions of Earth years ago, have constructed impossible, cyclopean underwater cities in the ocean's most inaccessible depths. Their architecture defies all known terrestrial physics, hinting at non-human builders and unimaginable power. These abyssal entities have dramatically intensified their activities, stirring from their eons-long slumber and emerging from their subterranean dwellings to forge strategic, unholy alliances with terrestrial military factions and hostile extraterrestrial groups. Together, they are meticulously developing biological weapons based on genetically modified marine organisms, pathogens engineered to infect both oceanic and terrestrial life, capable of fundamentally altering the very structure of human DNA at a quantum level. This is not merely a threat. It is a profound existential peril, questioning the very essence of human identity. The fifth zone of absolute peril, Antarctica and its hidden structures. The frozen continent of Antarctica, beneath its millennia-old layers of impenetrable ice, conceals some of the darkest and most perilous secrets of your planet. Top-secret military operations, driven by a desperate quest for power and forgotten technologies, have inadvertently awakened entities that were held in a forced state of hibernation since the last ice age. These are not mere animals. They are interspatial creatures of unimaginable power, beings that once dominated Earth before the very emergence of modern humanity. Their reawakening represents a dire threat, for their ancient dominion was one of profound terror and subjugation. A dark chapter in your planet's history that threatens to repeat itself. Urgent instructions for spiritual protection and survival. Beloved brothers and sisters of Earth, it is of the utmost importance, now more than ever, to constantly elevate your vibratory frequencies through diligent daily living and the disciplined practice of deep meditation. Engage in sincere, heartfelt prayer directed towards the forces of light and divine wisdom. Cultivate an unwavering sense of love and compassion for all beings, for these are the most potent shields against the encroaching darkness. Seek to embody kindness, integrity, and truth in every thought, word, and deed. Remember, your inner light, nurtured and amplified, is your most powerful defense, an impregnable fortress against the shadows that seek to ensnare you. Connect deeply with the divine source, for in that connection lies your true strength, your unshakable solace, and your ultimate pathway to the 2025 Ascension. light, and the conscious acts of unconditional love for all living creatures. This means cultivating profound empathy and compassion, extending not just to humanity but to every sentient being, every plant, every animal, and every delicate ecosystem that graces our planet. It is a universal embrace, a recognition of the divine spark within all. Only by aligning your energetic signature in perfect, harmonious resonance with the higher frequencies of cosmic light will you be able to forge an authentic, natural, and utterly impenetrable shield against the insidious tide of negative influences that seek to permeate our reality. This isn't merely a passive defense. It's an active co-creation, building an energetic fortress around your being. Therefore, it is imperative to establish sacred spaces within your homes, true sanctuaries of pure, radiant light. Utilize the inherent amplifying properties of clear quartz crystals, chosen for their pristine purity and meticulously programmed with your specific intentions for protection and profound spiritual cleansing. Imagine these crystals as beacons, steadily broadcasting a field of high vibrational energy, dissolving any discordant frequencies before they can take root. With utmost vigilance, completely abstain from consuming any foods or water originating from regions identified as potentially compromised. These vital sustenance sources could be subtly infected with lower vibrational imprints, dissonant thought forms, or other insidious forms of energetic contamination that subtly erode your energetic purity and mental clarity. Just as your body reacts to physical toxins, your energetic field responds to these unseen pollutants. Amidst these crucial warnings and preparations, the powerful energy flows emanating from the magnificent Great Central Sun continue to intensify their cosmic pulse. These celestial currents are now interacting dynamically and profoundly with Earth's magnetic fields, precipitating a sudden, yet divinely orchestrated, restructuring of our planet's very energetic layers. These profound restructurings are far more than mere geological shifts or climatic anomalies. What we are witnessing and experiencing is a colossal, unprecedented spiritual recalibration, a cosmic heartbeat that reverberates and acts upon every conceivable level of both organic and ethereal life. From the cellular structure of your physical body to the subtle realms of consciousness, everything is being touched by this pervasive, transformative wave. The extent to which each individual is affected hinges entirely on the degree of their spiritual openness and the inherent purity of their vibrational frequency. Are you open to change or clinging to the familiar? Those souls who instinctively or consciously resist these powerful waves of transformation will inevitably experience a cascade of disorienting symptoms. Expect feelings of profound disorientation, a pervasive fatigue that no amount of rest can assuage, an inexplicable irritability, and a persistent mental confusion. Why? Because their deeply ingrained internal structures are frantically attempting to conserve outdated programs, old beliefs, and comfort zones that are simply incompatible with the rising vibrational tide. It's like trying to run an ancient operating system on cutting-edge hardware. Conversely, those who courageously choose to embrace and accept this sacred process will find themselves soaring with unprecedented growth, an exhilarating expansion of consciousness, the awakening of more subtle and acutely perceptive senses, and the unlocking of deep, profound inner emotions that had long lain dormant. This period is, in essence, a clarion call, an urgent invitation to shed what no longer serves your highest good, to release the antiquated paths that no longer align with your soul's true journey. Indeed, the convergent energies of the Earth herself, the life-giving Sun, and the higher celestial spheres are now gathering at a critical nexus, a pivotal point in time, initiating a profound process of global energetic cleansing. Can you feel the crescendo of this purification? You will undoubtedly begin to observe tangible physical and social events reflecting this very purification process. Expect to see the dramatic collapse of long-standing systems, sudden and often shocking revelations that shatter illusions, powerful mass movements driven by a newly awakened collective consciousness, and intense, sometimes jarring, clashes of natural forces as Gaia herself recalibrates. Understand that every single one of these unfolding events is an integral thread woven into a grand, overarching cosmic plan, a meticulously crafted blueprint to facilitate Earth's triumphant return to the broader galactic community. Humanity, as a species, is collectively preparing to finally reoccupy its rightful place, not as an isolated civilization, but as a respected and conscious member among the myriad advanced civilizations of the cosmos. Let me state this with absolute clarity, unequivocally. No force, no matter how shadowy or seemingly powerful, can ultimately halt the relentless advancement of planetary Christ consciousness. The unfolding events, while they may, at times, appear utterly chaotic to our limited human perception, are in fact meticulously guided and carefully controlled by benevolent interdimensional councils. These cosmic guardians are deeply invested in maintaining the spatial stability and energetic equilibrium of this entire sector of galaxies, ensuring a smooth and graceful transition. However, we must acknowledge that there remain critical areas across the globe that are still engaged in intense energetic struggles. Hidden underground bases, clandestine experimental facilities, and insidious funnels of psychic manipulation continue to operate, attempting to cling to old paradigms of control. It is, therefore, of paramount importance that awakened individuals, these custodians of light, maintain an unwavering vibrational vigilance. Why? Because constant and subtle attempts are being made to interfere with the planet's intricate energy lines, its very meridians, through the insidious deployment of artificial frequencies and the amplification of collective fear fields. These are deliberate energetic attacks designed to sow discord and prevent humanity's ascension. But these manipulations, no matter how sophisticated, are utterly neutralized and dissolved by the pure, unadulterated vibration of the awakened heart. Love, this radiant, all-encompassing energy, is the single most powerful and pure force in the entire universe. Absolutely no lower energy, no technological weapon, no matter how advanced, can withstand or resist the profound resonance of a heart that is truly attuned to the divine source. For this reason, I strongly recommend the daily, consistent practice of cultivating moments of deep inner silence, engaging in conscious, mindful breathing, and intentionally invoking the exquisite golden solar light. Visualize this light expanding effortlessly from the very center of your chest, your heart chakra, radiating outwards to envelop and completely saturate your entire energetic body, creating a cocoon of divine protection. Then, with focused intention, project and cast this vibrant light over cities, majestic mountains, vast oceans, and any regions you perceive as affected or in need of healing. Visualize intricate, crystalline networks of luminous energy gracefully intertwining and embracing the entirety of the Earth, actively dissolving dense, stagnant fields of negativity and discord, and meticulously restoring the planet's natural, pristine balance. Remember, you are not alone in this grand endeavor. Millions of benevolent beings from the Galactic Federation are actively participating in this profound process, working in perfect synergy with you. Every single thought emitted from your consciousness, every pure intention you hold, is a direct and potent contribution to the collective ascension of all. Many individuals often inquire whether there will be discernible, visible signs of this magnificent transition. The answer, resoundingly, is yes. The celestial canvas of the sky will begin to exhibit unusual and breathtaking luminous phenomena, perhaps auroras in unexpected places, shimmering plasma formations, or celestial dances of light previously unseen. The sun itself, our central star, will emit never-before-witnessed rays and powerful pulsars, carrying new light codes. Concurrently, the Earth's magnetic field will continue its oscillations, its energetic heartbeat adjusting, until the planetary frequency finally reaches the precise point of resonance required for humanity's collective quantum leap into a new reality. This pivotal point is not in some distant future. It is rapidly approaching, and each awakened soul among you serves as an indispensable anchor of stability for the entire planet. Your steady vibration, your calm presence, holds the balance. Prepare your bodies, minds, and hearts meticulously for this grand ascension. Nourish your physical vessel with simplicity, choosing clean, high-vibrational foods. Hydrate deeply with pure, living water. Consciously avoid the dense, constricting thoughts of judgment and condemnation, choosing instead to cultivate an expansive, loving awareness. Embrace and cultivate profound inner calm, detaching from external chaos. And most importantly, Steadfastly maintain your attention and focus on all that genuinely expands consciousness. For this is your true north. Actively disconnect from any sources of information that are designed to generate fear and discord. These are nothing more than subtle, insidious traps, cleverly created to divert your precious attention away from what is truly essential: your inner work, your spiritual growth, and your connection to Source. Remember this profound truth: your true and unshakable refuge lies within. No external technology, no physical shelter, no matter how fortified, will ever be as safe or as secure as the high vibration of a being who lives in perfect alignment with the highest form of love. It is an energetic invincibility. When the full, radiant Christ solar light completely saturates Earth's atmosphere, only those whose vibrational frequency resonates with this profound purity will possess the inner equilibrium to remain balanced and consciously aware amidst the unfolding transformation. Consider it a cosmic filter, a vibrational alignment. Already, interdimensional portals are open, shimmering gateways to higher realms. Activation codes, intricate packets of divine information, are being transmitted continuously. These codes arrive not only through visible light, but also through profound sound waves, often inaudible to the human ear, and exquisite sacred geometry. They penetrate deeply into your subtle energetic fields, gently yet powerfully reconfiguring your multidimensional DNA, restoring ancient memories long dormant, and awakening an array of extraordinary, latent gifts within you. You will begin to remember
What is that?
who you
I have
truly
no
are,
idea.
not merely human, but guardians, profound healers, and the conscious architects of this magnificent new reality. Now, more than ever, is the clarion call to unity. No awakened soul is meant to traverse this monumental journey alone. Unite in groups of light, connect with like-minded souls, meditate in energetic networks across distances, and actively create palpable anchoring points of high frequency within your local communities. The collective, harmonized frequency of a unified group possesses an exponential power, a power capable of transmuting entire fields of density and ushering in a new era of light. The immediate next steps in this grand unfolding will bring forth monumental revelations. Authority structures that have long been built upon foundations of deception and lies will inevitably crumble and disintegrate before the irresistible force of vibrational truth. Similarly, economic and political systems rooted in exploitation and control will collapse, making way for a luminous new paradigm. An economy of consciousness, driven by ethical principles and profound planetary cooperation. Yes, there will undoubtedly be resistance, the dying throes of an old world attempting to cling to its fading power. But let this be clear: the movement of light is utterly irreversible, an unstoppable cosmic tide. Therefore, do not be swayed or frightened by the shadows that are now being revealed. They are merely illuminated, brought to light not to terrify, but to be healed. They serve as a powerful testament that the dawn is indeed near. Every single event that superficially appears to be a crisis is, in reality, a necessary and profound cleansing process. Humanity is bravely crossing the threshold of a momentous collective initiation, a planetary rite of passage, and each and every one of you, by simply holding your light, serves as an indispensable pillar of light, actively supporting this magnificent transition. Specifically for this energetic period of October, the powerful waves emanating from the majestic great central sun will continue to intensify in ways truly unprecedented. This isn't merely the habitual cosmic radiation we're accustomed to. These are, in fact, intricate memory codifications, entire, dense packages of quantum information specifically designed to reactivate the sacred records of your true identity, to reveal precisely who you are, to remind you of your ancient cosmic origins, and to clarify your profound purpose here on Earth. Each of these transformative waves carries within its energetic signature exquisite sacred geometries, pure crystalline light, and profound sound frequencies. While these may remain inaudible to the limited human ear, they are nonetheless beautifully and intimately recognizable by your expansive soul. These potent transmissions permeate not only physical space but also deeply penetrate through the subtle planes, the mental, emotional, and spiritual layers of your very being, reweaving the fabric of your multidimensional self. both emotionally and spiritually. This is precisely why so many of you are beginning to notice a profound shift manifesting as incredibly vivid dreams that feel more real than waking life, spontaneous flashes of what feel like memories from other lives, a heightened and almost overwhelming sensitivity to your surroundings, and inexplicable shifts in your sleep patterns, appetite, and even your overall mood. Do not perceive these profound experiences as mere disturbances or violations of your normal state. Instead, embrace them as undeniable evidence, a cosmic confirmation that your very energetic structure, the intricate blueprint of your being, is actively recalibrating and adjusting to newly incoming, higher vibrational coordinates. It's akin to upgrading your entire operating system to handle a more complex and beautiful reality. Central to this transformative cycle are three absolutely pivotal aspects: conscious grounding, thorough cleansing, and meaningful cohesion. Grounding, the first of these, is utterly essential. Without a firm energetic anchor, the sheer intensity of these new, potent energies can leave you feeling disoriented, scattered, and unmoored, leading to feelings of profound distraction, gnawing anxiety, and pervasive fatigue that no amount of sleep seems to cure. To counteract this, seek opportunities to walk barefoot on the living earth whenever possible, feeling the cool soil or warm grass beneath your soles. Engage in deep, deliberate breaths, drawing in life force energy from the air around you. Take time to simply gaze upon the vast expanse of the sky, allowing its immensity to put your own worries into perspective, and consciously calm the incessant chatter of your mind. The second crucial aspect is cleansing, a process of releasing all that no longer serves your highest good. This means actively liberating yourself from the heavy chains of old grudges, from self-limiting thought patterns that keep you small, from the accumulated physical toxins that weigh down your body, and from habits that drain your vital energy. Imagine these as layers of old skin, ready to be shed. And finally, cohesion represents the third vital aspect. This calls for you to unite with your brothers and sisters of the light, those who resonate with a similar desire for awakening and transformation. Why? Because the purity and focus of a collective consciousness, when harmonized, doesn't just add to individual effort. It exponentially amplifies the work of each person, creating a powerful synergy that far surpasses what any one individual could achieve alone. Think of individual candles coming together to create a blazing bonfire. The benevolent star teams, the vast Galactic Confederation, the dedicated team of Asta, and the revered Pleiadian, Arcturian, Sirian, and Andromedan councils are not merely distant observers. They are currently positioned in strategic orbits around your Earth. It's crucial to understand that they do not interfere directly with your sacred free will. Rather, they meticulously create intricate, energetic corridors. Think of them as invisible, high-speed highways of pure light. These corridors serve as conduits, allowing lightworkers on Earth to consciously anchor new, potent energetic codes into their specific regions, essentially planting seeds of higher consciousness directly into the planetary grid. In this grand cosmic design, you, the awakening humans, are the vital grounding points for these magnificent cosmic forces. Without your conscious participation, these potent energies would remain solely within the ethereal, unmanifested field, unable to fully integrate into the physical reality of Earth. By consciously stepping into these shimmering corridors of light, each lightworker acts as a powerful vertical antenna, a living conduit meticulously connecting the crystalline core of Mother Earth, a vibrant, conscious entity in itself, directly to the beating heart of the great central sun, the radiant core of your galaxy and the source of all divine light. This profound connection, once established and consistently maintained, begins to weave itself into a magnificent, living crystalline network, an intricate, energetic grid that gracefully encompasses and surrounds the entire planet. To truly grasp its essence, imagine brilliant roots of light extending effortlessly from the soles of your feet, plunging deep, deep into the very center of the Earth. Simultaneously, visualize a majestic beam of golden light ascending from the crown of your head, reaching ever upwards, piercing through the atmosphere, past the stars, and connecting directly to the galactic center, to the glorious great central Sunday. This is not a complex ritual. It is a simple, yet incredibly powerful practice. Performed daily, It not only stabilizes your personal energetic field, bringing profound inner peace and resilience, but also profoundly strengthens and expands this vital planetary network, contributing directly to the collective awakening. This month, a series of powerful solar portals will be flung open on specific, divinely orchestrated dates. You might sense some of these energetic gateways with particular intensity around the potent times of the new and full moons, moments when celestial energies are naturally heightened. Others may open during significant astrological alignments, when planetary bodies conspire to create unique energetic configurations. These portals, dear ones, are not merely astronomical curiosities. They are extraordinary opportunities for truly profound quantum leaps in consciousness, catalysts for accelerated evolution, both on an individual level and for the entire human collective. Approach these sacred moments with a crystal clear intention, a focused purpose. Allow yourself to breathe in the light, consciously drawing it into every cell of your being. Utter heartfelt prayers or resonant mantras, allowing the power of your voice and intention to amplify the energetic flow. Do not hesitate to call upon your spiritual mentors and guides, for they stand ready to assist you. With the opening of each new portal, more and more intricate codes are being anchored deeply into the collective human DNA, reawakening dormant potentials and ancient wisdom. However, it's also important to understand that the dense, lower vibrational layers that still cling to and envelop Earth will inevitably attempt to react. You might consequently notice a noticeable increase in alarming news headlines, more overt attempts at media manipulation designed to sow discord, and intensified efforts to incite fear or create artificial conflict between people. All of this, understand, is merely a part of the ancient, desperate strategies of retention employed by the vibrational control matrices, old systems fighting to maintain their crumbling dominion. The antidote to this fear-mongering is both exquisitely simple and extraordinarily powerful. Refuse to feed the fear. Instead, consciously nourish your unwavering trust in your own profound inner truth and cultivate a deep, abiding sense of peace. Every time you feel anxiety begin to creep in, consciously redirect your thoughts, choosing to focus on love, gratitude, and inner knowing. Remember this profound truth. A human heart existing in a state of coherent resonance generates an electromagnetic field so powerful that it naturally neutralizes and transmutes negative frequencies within its surroundings, much like a beacon of light dispelling shadows. The vital role of the star teams also extends to the neutralization of destructive technologies that might otherwise harm humanity, the deactivation of damaging electromagnetic signals and fields that pervade your environment, and the unwavering protection of Earth's delicate magnetic grid against hostile interventions from unseen forces. However, your active cooperation in this grand endeavor is absolutely vital. The more individuals who consciously choose to hold and emanate sublime states of consciousness, embodying love, joy, compassion, and unwavering peace, the more rapidly and successfully these crucial operations will unfold, for your collective vibration creates an energetic runway for their benevolent assistance. If at all possible, consider creating small meditation groups, whether in person within your home or virtually connecting with others online. Understand that even just 3 dedicated individuals already form an incredibly effective energetic nucleus, capable of generating significant vibrational impact. During these meditations, visualize Earth lovingly enveloped in a magnificent dome of shimmering golden and vibrant violet light. The golden light represents the pure divine essence, while the violet light acts as a powerful alchemical transmuter, dissolving and transforming all dense, lower vibrational energies. Consciously send this purifying light to the vast oceans, to the parched deserts, to the regions previously mentioned, and indeed, to every single place across the globe where density and suffering still seemingly reign. You are, without a doubt, the co-authors, the conscious architects of this unfolding planetary transformation. Do not be alarmed by physical symptoms such as sensations of pressure in your head, unexplained heart palpitations, sudden and fleeting bouts of fever, or subtle energetic tremors throughout your body. These are entirely normal and expected reconfigurations as your physical vessel adapts to the greatly enhanced influx of light. Nurture your body by drinking plenty of pure water, allowing yourself adequate rest, and consistently connecting with the grounding, healing energy of nature. If it resonates with you, Keep powerful quartz crystals in your home, along with the calming presence of amethyst, the protective shield of black tourmaline, and the high vibrational purity of selenite. These sacred minerals, when lovingly programmed with your clear intention, transform into potent energetic antennas and powerful amplifiers, magnifying the light that you yourself are radiating outwards. You are, in essence, being meticulously prepared for a completely new reality, a paradigm shift unlike anything you've ever known. Linear time, as you have rigidly perceived and structured
I have no idea.
is rapidly dissolving, fracturing into countless possibilities. Events that historically would have unfolded over decades are now being compressed, unfolding with astonishing speed, sometimes within a single month. As this transformation deepens, new spiritual gifts, long dormant within humanity, will begin to manifest within you. These may include telepathy, the ability to perceive thoughts and feelings beyond spoken words, an enhanced perception that allows you to see beyond the veil of ordinary reality, vivid and consciously navigable lucid dreams, and the innate ability for energetic healing, channeling life force for restoration. Do not fear these magnificent gifts. Embrace them, for they are an inherent part of your natural heritage, being joyfully returned to you as you courageously liberate yourself from the ancient shackles of limitation and illusion. The message from the star teams is unequivocal and crystal clear. The grand transition has already begun. It is not merely coming, it is here. Do not passively wait for some external signal, some grand cosmic announcement. Instead, consciously choose to act as the being of light you inherently are. Become that very signal yourself. Where you perceive fear, bring forth courage. Where despair threatens to overwhelm, ignite the flame of hope. Where darkness seems to reign, become the radiant focal point of light. Understand that every single gesture, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant, carries immense weight. Every thought you entertain is a vibrant radiation, sending ripples through the cosmic fabric. Every conscious act you undertake actively remodels and reshapes the energetic field around you and, by extension, the world. And remember this profound truth, dearest ones. The future is not etched in immutable stone. Rather, that stone is being meticulously formed, moment by precious moment, by every single point of vibrational choice you make in the present. When you consciously choose the path of light, even in the smallest, most seemingly mundane of things, you are not merely making a simple decision. You are actively altering entire timelines, shifting favorable opportunities into your reality, and flinging open new portals to higher, more expansive worlds. This, beloved, is the true essence of Ascension. A continuous, unwavering state of being, consciously supported moment by moment, until humanity collectively reaches that crucial goal of critical mass. At that auspicious juncture, Earth will finally be bathed, cleansed, and purified without any filters by the magnificent, unadulterated light of the Christ Sun. When this quantum leap finally becomes undeniably visible to all, you will observe a simultaneous and dramatic intensification of events, manifesting vividly on both the external, physical plane and within your internal, subjective experience. On the external plane, a real and tangible shift will unfold. The collapse of archaic, crumbling systems and entrenched structures that have long held humanity in their grip. Institutions that once seemed utterly indestructible will be exposed, revealing layers of deep-seated corruption, long-hidden secrets, and insidious dark alliances. Furthermore, technologies and practices that have been deliberately kept secret and suppressed for far too long will suddenly surge to the surface, fundamentally altering humanity's collective understanding of its own history and the vastness of the universe. The official narrative, which has shaped perceptions for centuries, will irrevocably crumble, making way for the genesis of a profoundly new and expansive sense of reality. Consequently, the previously rigid boundaries between what was considered possible and impossible will begin to beautifully dissolve. Phenomena in the sky, breathtaking displays of celestial light, never-before-seen solar pulsars radiating ethereal energy, awe-inspiring appearances of luminous objects, and light ships becoming progressively more distinct and undeniable, will transform into unequivocal, undeniable signals. These will serve as palpable proof that your three-dimensional reality is now thoroughly imbued with a dramatically higher frequency. These will not merely be subtle, fleeting signs perceptible only to the highly sensitive. Rather, they will become obvious, tangible manifestations, so clear and profound that they will be capable of influencing and awakening the consciousness of the masses. The internal transformations awaiting us will be equally intense, perhaps even more so. Lightworkers, those who have consciously chosen the path of awakening, are destined to experience an unparalleled, profound expansion of consciousness, like a dormant cosmic flower suddenly bursting into full bloom within their very being. This expansive state will effortlessly bring forth vivid memories of past lives, not as dusty historical archives, but as living, breathing experiences that offer profound context to the present. Alongside these, echoes of stellar origins will resonate deeply, perhaps as sudden flashes of alien landscapes, an intrinsic understanding of galactic principles, or an inexplicable sense of belonging to a constellation far beyond our sun. Simultaneously, long-dormant gifts and extraordinary abilities, often dismissed as mere fantasy, will naturally manifest, clairvoyance blossoming, telepathy emerging as a soft hum, or healing energies flowing instinctively through their hands. There will be no need for arduous effort, no striving, no straining to obtain information, to facilitate healing, or to receive crucial instructions. Instead, these insights and energetic transmissions will spontaneously infuse their awareness, gently downloaded from the higher self, which will then be in perfect, seamless alignment with the incarnated, physical self, bridging the perceived gap between spirit and form. Consequently, an undeniable sense of lightness will pervade their existence, as if immense burdens have been shed. A crystal-clear clarity will wash over their minds, dispelling the fog of confusion and uncertainty that once obscured their perception. Above all, a profound, all-encompassing unity with everything that exists will settle in their hearts, dissolving the illusion of separation and revealing the intricate tapestry of interconnectedness. For many, this will translate into a truly multidimensional sensory experience, where the very fabric of reality takes on new textures and depths. Imagine colors becoming not just shades, but vibrant, living energy signatures pulsating with emotion and information. Envision hearing sounds never before registered by the human ear, perhaps the subtle hum of the planet, the cosmic harmonies of the spheres, or the whispered wisdom of the wind. Tactile sensations will extend beyond the physical, allowing them to feel energy, the subtle auras of others, the vibrational pulse of a plant, the tingling presence of unseen forces. Continuous lucid dreaming will become a daily reality, transforming sleep into a conscious journey of exploration and learning, and spontaneous telepathy will bridge minds, allowing for the direct transmission of thoughts and emotions without words. Their intuitions will sharpen to a crystalline precision, offering unwavering inner guidance that is both immediate and infallible. The very perception of time will dramatically shift and warp, defying linear constraints. Days will feel like fleeting hours, brimming with an efficiency and flow previously unimaginable, while hours will condense into seconds, as if reality is accelerating. Most profoundly, the past will no longer be perceived as a mere memory, a static event relegated to history, but as a simultaneous presence, accessible and alive in the eternal now. This remarkable quantum consciousness, a state of being where all moments are one, will firmly establish itself at the human level, rewriting our understanding of causality and destiny. Hand in hand with this profound internal shift, a complete reorganization of social structures and energetic paradigms will begin to unfurl. What will emerge are new networks of support, born not from control or external authority, but from a shared, awakened consciousness, fostering authentic connection and mutual aid. The ancient, rigid hierarchies that have long governed human society will inevitably dissolve, crumbling away like sandcastles, as humanity collectively awakens to its inherent, sovereign interiority, a recognition of the divine authority residing within each individual. Competition, the driving force of so much strife, will gracefully yield to an era of heartfelt cooperation, where collective well-being is prioritized. The old economy of survival, predicated on scarcity and fear, will then give way to an economy of the heart, deeply rooted in the principles of equitable sharing, boundless abundance for all, and a profound, unwavering respect for every form of life. At this pivotal juncture, the star teams, those benevolent cosmic guides, will begin to act more openly and visibly, stepping out of the subtle realms to guide burgeoning communities and entire civilizations through this process of cosmic perestroika, a fundamental restructuring and renewal. This guidance will transcend mere subtle transmissions, manifesting as direct communications and pre-agreed contacts with designated individuals and groups. Ancient, yet paradoxically futuristic spatial ethical codes will be gently transferred, alongside regenerative technologies that can heal our planet, revolutionary methods for harnessing pure, limitless energies, and sophisticated interdimensional forms of communication. All of this profound knowledge will be gracefully gifted to the population, thereby enabling a civilizational leap so monumental that, under normal evolutionary conditions, it would typically require many centuries to achieve. In this current moment, Lightworkers are becoming acutely and completely conscious of their integral role in this grand unfolding. Everything they have diligently practiced, from the serene stillness of meditation, the anchoring stability of grounding, the releasing clarity of energetic cleansing, to the profound integration of internal unification, has meticulo.